Bonjour et bienvenue. Ici Carol. Let's go to a fairly upscale French restaurant. Some of the words on French menus will look very familiar to you and you may think you know what they mean. But you should be aware that there are differences between a Canadian or an American meal and the way these words are used in a French or European meal. So let's have a look. We'll start with some key vocabulary. Le serveur. Le menu. Here's the first word I want to show you. If you are an English speaker, you would think that le menu is referring to the menu, but it's more likely referring to the combination meals or special of the day. That's your menu. And then, for the details on what we would call a menu, you ask for la carte. Here you have a list of everything available. So when you enter a French restaurant, if they say something like, would you like the menu? They may be asking you, do you want the special of the day? And if you want to order from the full list, then you ask to order à la carte, where you are choosing from all the items and paying separately for each item. And then we'll come to another word that may be used differently where you come from. L'entrée. L'entrée is not referring to your main dish, but rather for how you're going to enter or start the meal. So it's your starter or maybe an appetizer. And then the main dish would be le plat principal. Often in French, after your main course, then you have une salade. But often again, then comes the cheese course, le fromage. Then you can end off with le dessert. And of course, with your meal, you will always have du pain as an option, and very likely un verre de vin, vin blanc ou vin rouge. So let's repeat the vocabulary once more. Le restaurant, le serveur, le menu, la carte, le fromage, l'entrée, les hors d'œuvre, le plat principal, la salade, à la carte, le dessert, le pain, le vin blanc, le vin rouge. Au restaurant 2. As we did before, we're going to go through these words and see if you can fit them into the sentence given, partly using words and partly using the context and making an educated guess. Look to the screen on the left and repeat the words as I say them once more. Le menu, le serveur, la carte, à la carte, le fromage, l'entrée, les hors d'œuvre, le pain, le dessert, l'eau, l'addition, le pourboire, la bouteille, la tasse. I think you could guess who this person would be. Hier soir, I expliqué les plats de menu. Jot down what you think would be the answer and continue to the next slide. J'aime manger un peu de après le plat principal. J'aime manger un peu de après le plat principal. On a commandé de vin rouge. Pour le plat, nous avons mangé du bœuf bourguignon. So good. Pour le plat, nous avons mangé du bœuf bourguignon. La crème brûlée est toujours mon préféré. La crème brûlée est toujours mon préféré. La de ce restaurant est si intéressante. La de ce restaurant est si intéressante. Now, we're going to look at this, what we would call in English, this menu in more detail, and look at the section in the top left-hand corner, which I've put on the picture at the right of your screen. Guessing, just using context, what would you think menu tout compris would mean? And in that menu tout compris, you have dessert au choix. So I think you could guess what that would mean also, dessert au choix. You'll find out in the next video. Another point you might notice with this menu, though, is the word me. For example, we have under the meat dishes, we have le pavé me. But then we also have under desserts, cheesecake me, maison. Cheesecake me, maison. There is a restaurant called Le Restaurant Me. Me is the word in French for the sound that a cow makes. In English, we would say moo. In French, me. So that's the sound of a cow. So le pavé me makes sense, kind of a square portion of beef. But cheesecake me would be referring to cheesecake from the restaurant me, because this is a steakhouse or restaurant where beef is the specialty. And the word l'entrecôte from this restaurant menu is referring to steak. Now you'll get the chance to check some of your answers and see how you're doing. Hier soir, le serveur a expliqué les plats du menu. Last night, the waiter explained the dishes from the menu. J'aime manger un peu de fromage après le plat principal. I like to eat a bit of cheese after the main course. On a commandé une bouteille de vin rouge. We ordered a bottle of red wine. For the main dish, we ate beef bourguignon. Crème brulée is always my favorite dessert. The menu of this restaurant is so interesting. Tout compris, something like all-inclusive or all-in. And of course, dessert au choix means the dessert of your choice. Okay, c'est tout. I hope you've enjoyed the short class. For daily language tips, go to my Facebook page, the Work at Home Classroom. Or if you're interested in some of my French courses available, go to my website under the Online Courses tab. C'est tout pour le moment. Grand merci et à la prochaine. Hope to see you soon.